Several FBI agents and a U of I police officer gave yesterday on the stand. Now, a reminder, the Christensens are now divorced. She's now Michelle Zortman. Now, the difference in her story and the agents comes down to timing. Zortman claims the FBI started searching her Champaign apartment before she signed a form saying it was okay. The FBI says that's not true. They used timestamps from pictures they took to show she signed the paper before they started taking pictures and searching. The defense also claims the FBI's entire goal was to separate the couple from the start so they could get to Zortman. But both Zortman and the FBI have said Zortman advised Christensen to go with police and cooperate. She also testified she was willing to cooperate with the FBI this night to prove her innocence. She actually gave them more information than what they were asking for. That included letting them know about a green duffel bag Christensen bought, as well as social media accounts he had. The FBI later said some of the threads he was commenting on were about serial killers. But Zortman also may have been helping Christensen after he was arrested. She said on the stand she deleted several of his social media accounts after he asked her to, including 2 dating sites and the online account that had the comments about the serial killers. Now, all of this was just the beginning of the day. I sat for more than 5 hours in the court listening to all of the evidence the defense wants to suppress. Coming up tonight at 6, I'll go into a little more detail of the other evidence they don't want you to hear about in court. Live in the newsroom, Caitlin Connolly, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, we'll see you in about an hour. Thank you. Now, today in court, they were supposed to talk about evidence found in Christensen's prison cell. It was searched while he was in court in Peoria Friday. His lawyers called for an emergency hearing to address potentially suppressing that evidence, but they didn't talk about that today. Decatur police are asking for your help to get 2 potential gunmen off the streets. In the last 2 days, 2 teenagers were shot in separate incidents. One yesterday morning on East Condit, the other Sunday night on North Water Street near East Stephanie Drive. Both victims will be okay. WCIA 3's Raquel Martin is live in our Capitol newsroom. Raquel, you were in Decatur today. We said the teenagers are going to be okay, but that's not the point. This isn't okay. What did you learn today?
Well, police tell me they don't believe that these 2 shootings are related, but they both were drive-bys and they happened about 4 miles apart in the city of Decatur. Now, we don't know much about either victims, but they both were male, one 18 years old, the other just 15 years old. Now, according to police reports yesterday, the 18-year-old was shot after a 4-door black sedan going west on Condit shot him and in the chest. Sunday, a gray sedan with multiple people in the car shot at a 15-year-old in the stomach. Police say both victims do not know why they'd be targeted. I talked to one concerned mom who heard the shots ring out Sunday.
It's frightening. It's absolutely frightening, especially, you know, the kid was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, or was he targeted? We don't know. So.
Police say the suspect shot at the 15-year-old at least 5 times. Now, again, no arrests have been made. Decatur police say that they're investigating both of these shootings, but if you have any information, to reach out to the department and tell detectives the information you know. For now, live in the Capitol Newsroom, Raquel Martin, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Hopefully, someone comes forward with some information. Thank you so much. Murder charges against one Decatur man have been dropped. 26-year-old Alexander Bowie instead pleaded guilty to aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. He was originally accused of murdering 35-year-old Bernard Norvell. But the Macon County State's attorney says forensic evidence shows Norvell may have shot at Bowie first, meaning Bowie shot back in self-defense. Police say an Atwood man arrested for having child pornography is suspected of a lot more. A victim called police and told them 43-year-old Dennis West got naked pictures of her from when she was a minor. But we found out police say she isn't the only one who he was involved with. WCIA 3's Emily Braun is with us now. Emily, he was recently arrested for something similar.
Jennifer, police say there are at least 2 victims here, and they think there might be more. I called the Douglas County State's Attorney's Office and found out West had just had a run-in with law enforcement for something similar a few weeks ago. Last month, in a separate investigation, he was arrested and charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse and indecent solicitation. We don't know more than that, but that's how they got his phone. And police say that's how they found the naked pictures, which led to yesterday's arrest. Police also told us they found a lot more pictures and video on his phone that leads them to believe there were several others who might have something to report. People in Atwood say this disgusts them.
I worked as a psych nurse, so I know what's going on in people's heads. And there are a lot of people that have a lot of problems. And this is just another problem.
I also spoke to about a dozen other people in town. Most were nervous to go on camera, and some said it's because they knew him and knew more about him that they couldn't share with us. Atwood police are encouraging anyone with information or anyone who might have been a victim to come forward. Jennifer?
Yeah, stay on this one. All right, thank you so much. Now, Wes bonded out of the Piatt County Jail for the child pornography arrest. He's due in Piatt County Court for that charge in January. His case for the sexual assault and indecent solicitation is set to come out in Douglas County Court in April. We have an update now on the court case of a former assistant superintendent out of Urbana. Samuel Bindum, pre-trial has been set for March. He waived his preliminary hearing today, which would have determined if there was going to be a trial at all. Bindum is accused of eavesdropping by using a voice recording pen to spy on a closed school board meeting. He was placed on leave before charges were filed. And following up on more changes in the Urbana School District, tonight the school board will talk about starting their search for a new superintendent. 2 weeks ago, the board decided to put Superintendent Don Owen on paid administrative leave. Assistant Superintendent Kathy Barber was also put on leave, and we just told you about Bindum's situation. The board hasn't said whether or not he will stay on with the district, but they do plan on keeping Owen and Barber to help make the transition smooth. That's while Preston Williams is interim superintendent for the next year. He was superintendent from 2007 to 2013. At tonight's meeting, the school board will start talking about finding someone to take over that spot. Tuscola Schools just decided one of their high school graduates will take the reins as superintendent next summer. Gary Alexander graduated from Tuscola High School in 1989. Right now, he's working as the superintendent for Pawnee Schools. We talked to him today. He says he's excited this move will put him back home, closer to family. He also says he's looking forward to building on the success the school district has achieved. So do you know what to do in case of an emergency? We're going to show you what one school is teaching its students. Plus, kids are normally excited to see Santa this time of year, but they were thrilled to see somebody else in red instead.
Live from your local news leader, Jennifer Roscoe, Paul Cecchini, and Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Kevin Lighty. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 5.
It's not the holidays until all your streams come true.
Play Home Alone.
Watch your holiday favorites however you want and find them faster with the X1 voice remote. Now that's simple, easy, awesome.
Switch to the entertainment you've been streaming about. Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for $40 each a month for 2 full years when you bundle both. Click, call, or visit a store today.
This holiday, give the gift to keep her glowing all year round with a gift from Flora Gems. Whether you are giving a gift that says you're the one, or the gift that says you're still the one. This year, remind her how special she is every time she wears her gift from Flora Gems. Make this year one to remember and let us help you choose the perfect piece to top any wish list.
Flora Gems, your #1 diamond destination.
You eat healthy, take statins, but still struggle to lower your LDL bad cholesterol. You also have heart disease and fear a heart attack or stroke could strike without warning, pulling you away from everything you love. Because with high LDL, your risk of a heart attack or stroke is real. Now you can reduce that risk with Repatha. Repatha plus a statin dramatically lowers your LDL bad cholesterol by 63% and is proven to significantly drop your risk of having a devastating heart attack or stroke.
Do not take Repatha
if you're allergic to it. Repatha may cause serious allergic reactions. Signs include redness, severe rash or itching, swollen face, or trouble breathing. Most common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
Don't let a heart attack or stroke come between you and everything you love. Tell your doctor you're ready to lower your LDL and reduce your risk for real with Repatha.
Pay no more than $5 per month with the Repatha copay card.
The news continues here on WCIA3, your local news leader.
Some kiddos got a special visitor today. Elmo from Sesame Street Live made a stop at Carl Hospital to visit the pediatric unit. He went from room to room doing his happy dance for the kids in isolation, and there were hugs. The director says they want the characters to meet the kids in the area and bring smiles to their faces.
On a mission to build smarter, stronger, and kinder kids. So it's always so exciting to come out to the local communities in the cities in which we play and meet new people and have fun with them.
Now, there are still tickets to see Sesame Street Live as well. There are 2 shows at the State Farm Center tomorrow in Champaign.